A muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
Oh no! We're either gonna freeze or we're gonna die! Well, that's my cue. After the festivities and my subsequent ascension, I will return to deal with you all. Until then, I suggest you use this time to reflect on the magnitude of your failure. You three keep post outside the door. Oh no, what do we do? Well, crap. Oh no.
Nellie was staring at the floor, deep in thought.
Sorry, Luca. Give me a minute to calm my mind. There's gotta be something we can do. Hey. I'm sorry, Luca. I did what I had to do. I know, it's just, we were so close. I've got a feeling that eventually Solomon will get what's coming to him. Time wounds all heals. Well, time seems like less of an issue for him now. Can't believe Beck sold us out like that. I'm not sure she had any other choice. So what now? What's the plan? I don't have one. Of course you do. You always have a plan. Rolo. You just need some time. Rolo, it's over. We lost. No. No. Oh. Luca, there's something you should know. After Mr. Kerr locked me in that office, I had nothing but time and curiosity. I poked around a bit, hoping to find a means of escape, but I found something else. A note, hidden in a false drawer. What sort of note? Dr. Prescott must have sensed his time at Perennial Harvest was growing short. So he left behind a letter with the hope it would be found by his successor. It was a confession of sorts. He left it for me, but its contents... Luca, I think they were meant for you. Why? What did it say? It was about an incident with your mother. Dr. Prescott found her in his lab with a stolen keycard. There was an accident. She had been exposed to extreme amounts of Tempest liquimane.
The color dropped from Luca's face.
Did she... Is she... She survived. Dr. Prescott decided to help her recover. He no longer trusted Perennial Harvest. He kept her whereabouts a secret. Over time, your mother led him to reconsider the purpose of scientific discovery. Science is often at the vanguard of change, but that doesn't mean it's always right. He realized that no one should have control over something as powerful as time itself. Now I believe that's why he began so intentionally to sabotage his work. And it cost him his life. That's a reasonable conclusion.
Luca was overwhelmed with emotion.
But if she's alive, where has she been? Where is she now?
An explosion sounded from the hull.
Oh no!
Chapter 8. Comeuppance.
Comeuppance.
Ears still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground. Through the dust and smoke, she looked over to see Mrs. Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet.
Oh?
She'd had to beg, borrow, and steal to acquire those explosives. How many nights had she spent visualizing how she'd use them to make things right?
What happened to them?
And now, her one shot at destroying the source, that damned hole that swallowed so much of her life, was gone.
What happened?
Traded for this jagged hole in a wall and a foolhardy shot at rescuing Rolo.
Oh!
With Fratelli and Tolliver at her side, she stepped through. It was a strange feeling. The last time she'd stalked this maze of hallways, it was in a different body. They quickly rounded a corner to find a group of clipboards guarding a door.
Oh! They found us!
Something worth guarding is probably something worth seeing. She leapt forward, brandishing her cane. If her last chance at vengeance for things lost was truly gone, she would just have to fight to keep what she still had.
Oh! Oh! Eleanor! You guys! Grid, what are you doing here? Luca, what are you doing here? We're here to save Nellie. We're here to save Rolo.
Hey, Mrs. Lucas Gran. That's awful nice of you, but I'm fine.
Oh no, what's it they? Grid, there's no time to explain. We have to go now. Come on, everyone, we got a party to crash. Oh, another party crash.
Out from deep within Perennial Harvest, just as Solomon finished up his speech.
Thankfully, we can dispense with the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket.
No, don't let him drink it!
No, we gotta stop him.
In one smooth motion, he downed its contents.
No!
A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
No! Well, I guess that's it. We lost. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Beck, what'd you do? She put something in it.
With a mischievous look, Beck elbowed Luca. Remember when I had the vial behind my back?
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little... change?
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
Little, like, pocket change? You're an unlucky penny! Yeah, I plopped it in the vial when no one was looking. What's that going to do? No idea. That's the beauty of science. Now we observe. You could call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Oh no! Did we do the right one? I don't know. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! He's a baby! Holy crap, he's a baby! Yeah, but he's still Sharper, right? What he was no longer matters. This is an innocent child. I don't know by the look on that face. I apologize for all the harm my father has caused you.
Eris awkwardly cradled the squirming child. She looked to her brother, her voice shaking with uncertainty.
Augustus, what do we do what Valentines always do. What must be done. I'll hurry home and prepare a crib for father, younger Sharper. That would be a great help. Thank you.
She looked back down at the infant with equal parts kindness and terror in her eyes. With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
Okay, everyone, the show is over. You may leave now. That didn't feel right.
Epilogue.
Oh!
Beacon Pine's coldest summer on record came and went without much fanfare. Folks shared what they had and none were left wanting. The new school year was ushered in by the falling leaves of autumn.
Ooh!
After everything Luca, Rollo, and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable. The chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much. They kindled a hope for a better future in their hearts. When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with a sense of joy and optimism.
Oh, yay!
And as the dawn of the first day of summer came again, its light slowly spread through the shallow valley. It crept over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn, his mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason.
Aww. Whew. I'm a big boy now. Rollo, are you up yet? Roger that. It's a beautiful day at Mission Control. You gonna swing by? Be there in a minute. Check in with Rollo at the treehouse. Yeah!
Over time, Eleanor began moving Walt's old things out of the closet and
Oh.
into storage.
Oh, Eleanor! Is she younger again?
Eleanor had moved back into her bedroom, and now that she wasn't sneaking out late, she even slept there most nights.
Where's Eleanor? Oh, there she is! Eleanor! Mom, I'm ready to go now. You go on without me. I'll meet you there. I've got a batch of jam to finish jarring. It's funny. I only started making jam as a way to send messages without anyone noticing. But now I enjoy it. Aw. I'm glad. Oh! I hear you and Rollo have big plans for that little treehouse. Yeah, it started getting crowded after we revoked the max capacity one Rollo, one Luca rule. So we decided to expand. But at least we've got some help with that. How's the internship at Nellie and Ilona's shop going? It's been great. I'm hoping it helps me get into a school of agriculture up at state. Also, Nellie said she'd write a letter of recommendation, which would be huge. Just can't help but worry about leaving Rollo. He's grown up so fast, but he's still my little brother. Yeah, he had a heck of a growth spurt. I don't just mean grown, literally. This morning, he was up and finished his chores before I even had breakfast. Well, some of that might be his excitement about the treehouse renovations. Don't tell him this, because it'll go to his head, but I'm really proud of that little punk. I'm sure he feels the same way, but he's just too dang proud to tell you. I know. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, Gus! Hey, Gus, how's the tree planting going?
Couldn't be better.
Oh, he looks so happy.
So grateful to Lona and Nellie for letting me help. I just wasn't built to be a mayor. Too much bureaucracy.
Gus, we finished cleaning up the sidewalks. What's next?
One perennial harvest collapsed. Most of the clipboards skipped town.
Oh.
But some stuck around and dedicated themselves to making things right.
Aw, that's sweet.
Anyone with a knack for art can help paint the new offices.
You can count on us. Well, it looks like you really found your calling.
Never really felt comfortable telling people what to do. Now, this right here. Tap tap. This is something I can be proud of.
Oh, I'm glad. Slow and dirty harvest. I see you decided on a name. Yep, we had to clear out all the old stuff before putting on the final touch. Slow and Dirty Harvest is now official. I like it. If it was actually Nellie's idea. There's still a lot of work to do, and the name serves as a reminder. Just because progress is important doesn't mean change should happen fast. In fact, I've learned that the more you care about something, the more important it is to take things slow. Our motto is go slow and fix things.
Amen to that.
Better not dilly-dally, gotta get to the treehouse. Oh yeah, treehouse.
That's a wall. Well, that's not a wall, that's a river. Huh. How you doing?
Luca, get this. I managed to reel in an actual fish this morning. Seriously? Yeah, an honest to goodness flip-flopping swim-swimming fish. I don't think I've ever caught an actual fish here. It's been at least 7 years since I caught one. I say it's a good omen. What do you do with the fish? Oh, I released it back into the pond. Hoping to catch it again tomorrow. Aw, yay! Oh, everybody! A little higher.
Yup.
A little lower.
Yup.
A little higher.
Yup.
I'm telling you, the angle isn't the issue. We need more power to the radio.
Luca, there you are.
Rollo!
Would you tell him it's not the angle?
Hey, I'm not in charge of antenna redesign.
Fine. Iggy, just don't do anything drastic until we get back.
Who, me?
Tish, you're in charge while I'm gone. Yup. They'll be fine, right? It'll be fine.
If we really want mission control to turn into something bigger and better, we have to loosen our grip a bit.
Ah, you're right. Lead the way.
Check in with Beck. On our way. Oh, it's you!
Young Mr. Van Horn.
How's little Solomon Sharper doing?
Young Sharper seems to enjoy nature more than I. So we do a lot of strolling these days.
Has he,
Attempted to crawl out of his crib and plot world domination?
Yeah.
Thankfully, no. I spoke at length with Dr. Modewell, and she feels that Sharper's infant mind was not developed enough to retain his previous memories. Oh, that's good. For all intents and purposes, the child is unmolded clay.
Let's hope he's a little nicer the second time around.
That is the objective, yes. But really, all I can do is try and hope. 2 activities I am endeavoring to find less distasteful.
Well, I think you're doing a great job. And the whole town is ready to help out wherever we can. I can't wait to teach him how to throw a baseball.
Eris did her best to ignore the tears welling in her eyes.
Aww. That would be acceptable. Aww. So he doesn't remember. Okay, that's the thing I was worried about.
Oh, you guys! Luca, did you want a biscotti? On the house. I don't really have time.
Cyril, you gotta come and see this. I finally did it. I pulled the perfect espresso.
Aw, Lumi. If I didn't know better, I would think you're proud of something.
As if no.
It's too late. You're now officially a person that cares.
Aww.
Ooh.
He looked to his friends with a thankful smile. After everything that could have gone wrong, everything that did go wrong, We made it. The end.
Closing her eyes, Miss Hatch took a deep, relaxing breath.
Oh. You finished the book. Oh, hello, Luca. This is the first time she's acknowledged me. How are you?
Really good, actually.
That's wonderful. Did I miss anything?
I think you're pretty much up to speed.
Yeah, her books have been pretty close to what's happening.
What's today's news that needs knowing?
I'll give you tomorrow's headline today. Our old friend Patrick C. Montesquieu, aka William Kerr, just performed a stirring rendition of The Iceman Cometh at the State Correctional Facility. I hear there wasn't a dry eye in the house.
Well, I guess he has plenty of time to work on his craft.
That is very true. Dawn! How you doing?
I'm glad you swung by. More follow-up questions for your story? Nope, I got everything I need. Thanks again for that. I sent a draft of the story to a reporter in Capital City, and they offered me an internship. Of course they did. You're an amazing reporter. I don't know about all that. A story about a phony corporation that picked up an entire town of people and moved them to cover up a massive illegal mine shaft full of incredibly hazardous chemicals sort of writes itself if you think about it. Just don't forget us when you become a fancy big city reporter. Capital City isn't that far away. I'm gonna have to come back from time to time to check in and see what sorts of new trouble you've gotten yourself into. Sorry to disappoint, but my adventuring days are over. Ha, we both know that's not true. What makes you say that? Call it a reporter's intuition.
Mrs. Fratelli! Oh, a clipboard! Weird to see them just chilling.
Mrs. Fratelli glowed with a carefree smile.
Is that your suitcase?
That is 2 weeks of unencumbered tranquility.
Excuse me?
Would you be so kind as to take my order? 2 weeks of sand, margaritas, and forgotten obligations.
Excuse me?
I'd love to place an order.
Mrs. Fratelli sighed with a zen-like calm.
Just as soon as the lunch rush ends, I'll be a feather on the wind.
You're going on vacation?
For the first time in years. And I've got you and your mom to thank.
Why's that?
She didn't tell you yet? You two are gonna fill in for me at the diner while I'm gone. Just like old times.
It's fine, I'll wait.
Aw, they get to spend time together. What about down here? Gotta explore the town again, it's like the first time. You! Wow, back for seconds?
If it's not too much trouble, for the longest time, I didn't understand the appeal of ice cream. Serves no purpose, other than to be briefly enjoyed and then it's gone.
But it tastes pretty while it lasts.
I'm inclined to agree.
Oh! Can I touch this again? Luca, can I interest you in a delicious apple?
He playfully waggled an apple.
No thanks, just saying hello.
Well, hello then. Mind telling your mom we need a new crate of jam?
Already?
It's funny, I used to hide this stuff in the back, terrified that someone would find out about our secret messages. Now everyone wants to get their hands on Eleanor Van Horn's famous spy jam.
Hey Luca, can you tell Roxy I'll be free in about an hour? Sure thing. My dad's making me stock the shelves for summer. He said it builds character. I think he meant to say it builds calluses.
Builds character.
Yeah, it builds something alright.
What? Does this say anything different? No, it doesn't. Whoop! Oh, everyone's in here.
Over the school year, Kato and Bert had become close friends.
Oh, I bet. But did you know that when they covered up the source, they found a new species of fungus?
Yep, and they're studying it in the new labs. Did you know that Beacon Pines is now the smallest town in the county?
Yep, close to the population before perennial harvest moved in.
Typically went on like this for quite some time.
Well, at least they're having fun. They finally have someone who will chatter with them. Can't believe it's over.
Yeah, the town's really starting to turn a new leaf.
The town? I was talking about Hank Atomic. I just finished the last issue.
How was it?
As great as always. Hank finally returned to Earth. But I just feel weird now.
Weird can be cool. It just means you're ready for something new.
Any suggestions?
You could ask Miss Hatch what she's always reading. She seems to really enjoy it.
Huh, maybe I'll do that. Are you still studying?
Luca peeked over Piper's shoulder. laid stealthily inside a large volume of mathematics, was the first issue of Hank Atomic.
Oh, we got her! We got her! Piper, are you reading Hank Atomic? Do you mind not telling anyone? I've kind of got a reputation to uphold. Oh, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Just about every kid in town reads Hank Atomic. Honestly, I'm excited for you. What I'd give to start over fresh. To experience it again for the first time. I guess that's the downside of finishing something nice. At least now I can enjoy it again through you. Promise to tell me as you go? Sure thing. Aw, everything's going good. Alright, we only have one place to go to now. Oh, well, we do have to talk to Nuncreed, I guess. Ugh. Hey, Mr. Nuncreed. I'm gonna go see my dad in a bit. Did you want to come with? Even after everything I did, you'd still...
Mr. Nuncreed shook his head.
You really are your father's son, aren't you? I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Well, you're always invited. I bet he'd love to hear from you. I'll visit Walt in my own time. You run along now. Alright, well, if it was me, I wouldn't invite you, but... Joff, what did you do?
With perennial harvest gone, the transportation tubes were left unused.
Come on, come on. No one is too big, no one is too small. For Joff's wild ride.
Maybe not completely unused.
At least Joff made something of it. Just one piece of candy. For the ride of your life. Who's next? Me! Oh, are the bugs back? I see a beehive. Guess what? Yesterday I saw a Dynastis titius. And that's good? It's great! I haven't spotted one of those in years. At this rate, Beacon Pines is going to become the bug capital of the country. Oh, heck yeah. Huh. Is there anything left over here? Ooh. I have a flower. Aww. There's no nasty puddle of goo anymore. Alright, to Beck. Beck, it's you! I have news I think you'll enjoy. This morning I unpacked my last box. You're officially moved in! It's just a box. Let's not blow this out of proportion. It sounds an awful like putting down roots. I guess I decided this place is root-worthy. You're gonna be stuck with me for the foreseeable future. I do have to warn you, most years aren't going to be as interesting as this one. I think I'll manage. Ready? Before we go, there's a bit of a surprise. Oh? What we got? Oh? What is it? My mom prepared this tree especially for you. They didn't have to do that. It wasn't just them. Just about the whole town pitched in. We all owe you. It should do okay in the cold of old Beacon Pines. And it thrives as things warm up. That's perfect. When you're ready, take Joff's wild ride to Old Beacon Pines. Oh, we're gonna plant the tree! A new tree for Dad!
The Valentine Mansion loomed over every other building in town, both figuratively and literally.
That still looms. Something's looming! If you get that reference, you get a cookie. Alright, Joff, I'm ready. Ah, you got it. Now that's a good-looking tree. For being a special occasion and whatnot. This ride's on the house. You're gonna want to hang on tight to that little tree. Thank you. Whee! Aww.
I think this is it. The end I've been waiting for.
We found it. Oh, the narrator's the one crying.
I began to lose hope of ever finding it.
We found it.
But then you came along.
Aww.
I don't know exactly how to thank you. It's hard to explain how much this means to me.
I'm glad I could help.
It's funny, now that our time together is finally ending. I'm at a loss for words.
Oh.
Let's just watch the end together.
Yes. Done. A good little tree. The best little tree. Thank you, children. This means a lot. Yeah, thanks for everything. Shucks, I only did what any super awesome best buddy would have done. We should probably give you some time alone now. You good? Yeah, I am. It's been a wild year. How are you feeling? Everyone keeps asking me that. I'm fine, really. Pa always says the only thing fitter than a fiddle is a cello. I feel like a dang cello. Well, if you ever stop feeling like a cello, I'm here for you. I know, you don't even have to say it. You two make an awesome pair. Excuse me? We're a trio now. Yep. Thanks. There's just one thing missing now that you're part of our group. Missing? Let me tell you a little story about a man named Tank Atomic. Oh, God. I won't be long. We'll be waiting for you back at the phone booth. I found the perfect way to start our summer. Later, guys. You've got some good friends. I'm so proud of you. Your father would be so proud. I know. Mom, can I ask you a question? Do you ever dream about Dad? Not a night goes by that I don't. Are you ever afraid that you're going to forget him? Forget what he looked like? Forget his voice? No, because so much of him lives in you. He loved that old tree, but I know he would have loved this one more. Because his two favorite people planted it. I'll give you two a moment. Oh. Hey, Dad. Dr. Bodwell says that over the next few years this place should warm up. So you won't have to be so cold for much longer. I think I finally understand why you left that night. There were things you believed in. Big things. Those beliefs were the things that made you, you. If you wouldn't have stood up to Sharper, stood up for what you believed in, you wouldn't have been the same person anymore. You had to go. But that didn't mean you loved us any less. I might not visit you as much as I used to. I know you understand.
Aww. The book closed! And the candle's out. We closed the book. We did it. We found the ending. Oh, that was such a sweet game. Sweet and traumatizing, but oh, so sweet. Leading artist, oh, you did amazing. The art in this game was beautiful. Oh, this whole story was so good. Voice of the storyteller, Kirsten, you did an amazing job. Oh, that was so good. There were so many twists and turns and like plots I didn't expect to see. Solomon being Sharper Valentine the whole time, that was crazy, but so exciting. Oh, and what else? Oh, Beck, I love Beck. She's so awesome. I didn't expect Rollo to stay old forever, but I guess it kind of works, don't you think? Because it's like, we didn't really, change comes when we least expect it, and it definitely showed up for Rollo. And also, oh my goodness, Gran being the mom the whole time, that was crazy. Oh, but it was also so sweet. When they reunited, that's the only time I really broke down crying in that one. Oh, goodness. Oh, but it was so good. Oh, I'm gonna miss this game. Oh, I had a blast with it. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do now. Definitely gotta leave an amazing review. They deserve it. Oh, but it was definitely worth the wait. I don't know if you guys know. I don't know if I mentioned it. But when this game first popped up on Steam, I wishlisted it, and then I've had it wishlisted for ages before it finally came out. So I played it like as soon as it came out. I think I played it the day it came out, or something like that. I didn't expect to fall in love with it as much as I did, but oh, I'm so glad I did. Oh, it was so good. Oh, it was amazing. Oh, look at all those backers. You guys made this possible. This was awesome. You gotta always watch the credits, you know? You gotta make sure everybody gets the credits they deserve. You can't just skip past them. You gotta let everybody see the light of day. And oh my goodness, what a light it was. I love this game so much. It was so good. All the different characters are so cool. Also, can we talk about that casual representation with Beck's moms? Because hell yeah, I loved that. I love to see it. Oh, but it was all so good. I don't know what to say. Oh, it was all so much fun and so creative. I loved all the different charms. I loved everything about it. It was so much fun. And traumatizing at times, like I mentioned before, but what game doesn't mildly traumatize you? I mean, I'm playing a lot of traumatizing games recently. I Was a Teenage Exocolonist, Beacon Pines, but those are the best games ever, so who knows? Maybe you just need a little bit of trauma to get you through your games. Oh my goodness, we're only in the Ks? Dang, look at all those. I don't blame them for backing the game. The game is amazing after all. Oh goodness. I wonder if we could have learned more about Nat, or if Nat was just supposed to be a jokey character. I don't know. It was still interesting either way. That was a lot of fun. I loved, that was totally a subtle dig at Marvel, right? It so was. There was no way it wasn't. Just making fun of them for all the sequels they churn out. I mean, Disney does that too. Basically every company is just sequels nowadays. Sorry, my cats are being loud in the background when I'm trying to finish this recording. But, oh my goodness. Risk Waifu for Waifu. Oh, that's a good name. And Luca was just a sweetheart through this whole game. Honestly, I don't know if I could have forgiven Nuncreed as sweetly as he did. It would have taken me a lot longer, I must say. Because the things he put us through. He was so willing to kill us in other playthroughs. Oh well, at least we were able to do it. Who put Yami Yu-Gi-Oh? I love that. Oh, and we made it back. Back to the book. Oh, can we open the book again? Oh, look at the tree, it's all done. The vial. Oh. Can I kind of want to see what the other stuff was. Just to see. We got the good ending, but I want to make sure we play through everything. Yeah, let's check and see what these do very quick, and then we will be done with the game. Tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
Can't wait to see the look on his face when he realizes he drank his own cigar ash. How did ashes get into the vial? It was pretty easy to mess with the vial when it was behind my back. Oh, that's sneaky. Well, it's a bad habit anyways. Pa always says bad habits are like 50-yard field goals. Huh? Hard to kick.
I'm just gonna let that hang there for a second. Okay, you can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Oh. Oh! Oh my god, he got Thanos snapped! Well, that's one way to do it.
Well, that's one way to kick a bad habit.
As the last of what was once Sharper Valentine wafted into the air, the crowd began to disperse, still numb from what they had just observed. Sharper Valentine was gone for good. His end would be a new beginning for Beacon Pines, a new chance to let go of the things they had lost and grab hold of a new future. The end.
Ah, yes, so this wasn't the good ending.
Well, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a bit gratifying.
Right, it was a little funny, and it was a little, like, satisfactory.
If that feels to you like a good note to end on, I won't stand in your way.
No. One more. Malice.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little malice.
Malice, the whiskey from his office? Yeah, dude had an unfinished glass on his desk. Figured his bro juice could use a little hair of the dog.
You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
And what happens now? Are you gonna turn into a liquid? Or just a very angry drunk guy? Oh! What the? Oh my god! Happy birthday!
Now that's what I call 80 proof whiskey. Damn, dude.
I got an achievement for that! Pop goes the weasel!
In stunned silence at the now empty stage, stage.
Oh!
The quiet was broken when William Kerr sprinted off stage and into the distance.
Yeah, run away, coward.
He was never seen around Beacon Pines, or anywhere else for that matter, again. Watching the silhouette of Kerr disappear over the horizon, Luca began to laugh. First, a low chuckle that became uncontrolled, heaving laughter.
Luca, a man just exploded into confetti!
Through his tears, he was vaguely aware that the crowd had begun to laugh with him.
Oh, everyone's laughing.
The end.
That was an interesting...
That was unexpected.
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps a bit of an absurd ending for my taste, but who am I to say?
Yeah.
I'm only writing the damn thing.
Well, I definitely think that the change ending was the best one. Because not only is it the whole point of the story, this whole story has been about change, but it kind of is not only a rebirth for Sharper, but a rebirth for the whole town, if you will. Everything is started over from scratch, just like how Sharper will never remember the things he did. And though the town will remember, think of their memories like the baby that Sharper becomes. We can take those memories and use them to grow and grow up and become something better. Does that make sense? Sorry, that's the English major in me. Either way, this story has been an absolute delight. I loved every little part of it. It was so much fun. And now that we finally reached the end, I'm sad to say this is where it all ends. Ooh, hang on, I have 2 achievements we can still get. Let me do that real quick. Smack! There we go, got that achievement. And the last one is to fish. It's funny, I always hit it only once. I didn't realize that you could just violently attack it and get an achievement. And the last achievement I have not gotten, catch all the fish. And the fish were based on charms, so I think we should have everything we need. Ah, here it is. Okay. Oh, yes, okay. Pull!
Tied a small fishing with a log.
Got a key! What do you think the lock is for this key? Now, why would we want to find that? Because then we would know its secret. Ah, that's no fun. Second we know what it unlocks, it just becomes a boring old key. Right now, this key could unlock anything. Cool! Cling!
Wrapped some tape around the hook.
Ooh.
Hey, you never know.
True. Maybe we'll find a fish. Probably not, because I'm pretty sure this is the fake town. Oh, paper. It's got a bunch of big words written on it. Let's see that. We regret to inform you that your application for property rights with respect to the Beacon Pines CBD and surrounding area has been rejected. Who's that for? Applicant Valentine Estate. Good. Good. Oh, well, now we know why he says that.
Luca placed a sinker on the line. Sometimes the best stuff is at the bottom of the pond.
Struggle. Ooh, a message in a bottle. Malice 80 proof whiskey. A hard liquor for a hard man. Yeah, and if you drink it with some green goo, then you explode into confetti. Just leave that be. Takes a real piece of work to leave something like that lying around. I wonder who did that. Pungent.
Luca wrapped a twig of thyme around the hook. Some fish have refined taste.
Refined taste. And they don't drink malice proof whiskey. Property of Sharper Valentine. Figures. If he had his way, property of Sharper Valentine would be written on everything in this town. Should we give it back to him? He may not even want it back. Man's got a contentious relationship with time. We'll keep it here in case he ever wants to pick it up. Oh god, all of these responses are so weird now that I actually know what they're about.
Luca stuck a toy stretchy hand into the hook.
Why not?
These things always get dirty anyway.
True. Let's just toss it in the water. Gimme fish. No fish, but we could try. Ooh, a bracelet. Should we give it to Mom? She likes jewelry. That's a sweet thought, Buckaroo, but I'm not sure she'd fully appreciate a pawn bracelet. Aw, well, one can try. Looks like we could use some new bait. What do you say we head out and find some more? Aha, there it is. Crooked. Just like this whole stinking place. Got it! That's the last thing we needed for the fish.
Luca tied a bent. If all you have is a...
Ooh! It's a photo of you and Uncle Joseph. Let me see that. Huh, look at those two young fools. How did it end up at the bottom of the pond? Who can say? Aw, you tossed it down there, didn't you? Some things are just hard to explain. I miss Uncle Joseph. How come he doesn't come fishing with us anymore? He's busy with his new job at Valentine's. What's a new job got to do with him fishing with us? It's complicated. Like I said, some things are hard to explain. We got everything! Well, that's quite a haul. Feels like a good time to pack up. Aw, just a little bit longer. If things lasted forever, they might not feel as special, huh? I guess. I'll make you a deal, Buckaroo. If you ever feel like you need to talk about anything at all, just say, let's go fishing, and I'll know what you mean. Like a secret password? Yep, top secret. Neat.
Aw, that's a perfect way to end this whole playthrough. This has been such an amazing experience, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Please make sure to pick up this game and support the devs. This game deserves all the love and attention. And for now, I will say thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this, please consider subscribing and checking out my channel. I play indie games like this all the time. And I hope you will check out some more of my content. But either way, remember to take care of yourselves, take care of Beacon Pines and the beautiful trees, and have a good day.